Captain America Dimension Z is just awful. Here's why. Hello and welcome to the show with issues. I'm Auram, and today I am proud to introduce you all to a new segment, Kamikaze. Yes, pun intended. Anyway, Kamikaze was basically conceptualized as my friend Kevin's soapbox, and it became something, well, I'll just show you. Oh, before I do though, there will be explicit language, so if you're sensitive to that, then leave, I guess. Let's get started. Hello, Kevin, aka Kevrake. Want to read comic? Or two?
No.
Okay.
Thank you, Dylan, aka Auram, for the comics. I will now read these beautiful works of art.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Comic books, you gotta love them, right? Well, take a look at this masterpiece right here. And by masterpiece, I mean Jesus Christ, what the fuck is this? It's called Captain America Dimension Z, where our favorite Steve gets thrown into some dimension run by Auram and Zola, where time runs extremely fast. Why? How? Who knows? Who cares? Zola is just that evil that he decides to transport Steve from a subway to a crazy dimension, wherein Zola decides to inject Cap with a virus that puts his huge face onto Roger's chest. And oh, also, now he has a son that isn't actually his son, it's Auram and Zola's son. And now there's also a bunch of creepy monsters everywhere that want to kill Captain America, and honestly, it's just so boring, and I can't even explain why. Not to mention the D-level villain seen in the beginning called Green Skull, an eco-terrorist. Do I even have to point out how not okay that is? His goal? Kill all humans to save the environment from pollution and stuff. Never seen that before! None of these characters are even interesting or unique, contrary to what the cover would lead you to believe. Great and unique. Wow. Might as well throw in some other meaningless adjectives. Great, unique, breathtaking, interesting, cool, fun, a load of fucking shit! Getting through these comics was less of an adventure and more like listening to an Atlas Shrugged narration with a low pass so extreme the words are barely audible. Because of the fact that it's Captain America, and it can pretty much be assumed throughout the story that he isn't going to die, the only real stakes we see are in the form of the kid that Cap picks up. The only reason he saves him is because he finds a baby in Zola's lab and assumes that it's being tested on, but later finds out that it's actually Zola's son. Cap names him Ian, and raises him over the 15 years or so he's stuck in the dimension. Think maybe this character is interesting? Well, think again. He's just a few uninteresting tropes mixed into a blender, kind of like Jet Black, who is Zola's daughter and Ian's brother. She's just a girl who decides to fight for good after originally being against Cap. She's got the whole, my father is evil and I want to not be like him deal going on. So, yeah. To be entirely honest, I didn't read to the very end. That's how bad it was. It's not interesting at all, and if you like it, I'm sorry. Maybe you just have a lot of patience, like a lot of fucking patience, but I guess I don't. Oh yeah, and the art. The art is actually okay. It's not overwhelmingly terrible, but it's not exactly great either. Although there are some pretty hilarious examples of bad art. For example, this. I don't really think I have to explain this. And Steve doing the kissy face, it's just extremely out of character for him, and it doesn't sit right with me. Also, this. I think we're all familiar with what this looks like. Also, this is just, I mean, probably intentional, but it's worth pointing out. Remember when I talked about how there was a chest on Steve's face from the virus that Zola put inside of him? This is what that looks like. It's fucking weird. I mean, I guess it's okay, but look at it. Just fucking look at it. Also, can we just talk about this shit? The way Zola just stretches his face out like that. It looks like some bad 3D animation reaction gif. So yeah, it's pretty fucking awful. But okay at some points, I guess? Not really? Okay. If you like it, this isn't a personal insult to you. It has some interesting world building and it's certainly, unique. But all in all, it's fucking garbage. Okay, I guess this is the end of the,
Okay, so this week is a pretty average week for me. I'll be getting 7 titles including All New Hawkeye issue 4, Old Man Logan issue 3, and Spider-Woman issue 9. Finally getting another issue of Spider-Woman, and Old Man Logan has been fun and somewhat confusing so far, so that'll be interesting to see. Anyway, the rest of my pull list is in the description. But that's it for this week. Hope you guys like the new segment. Talk about that or Dimension Z in the comments. It might be a monthly thing or a bi-monthly thing, I'm not sure yet. It really depends on how often Kevin can get one of these put together. As always, thank you so much for watching. What are we doing next time, Kevin?
I'm not good at improv.
Fair enough.
Dying.
We're doing improv next time.
Oh no.